open today. Hey, boo, hey. All right. All right. All right. This is all right. Hey, y'all, hey. How y'all doing? All right. Let's get into our ATI TEAS Jeopardy review game. Y'all know we do this every week, every Tuesday for Teas Tuesday. You get it? It's like a playoff of $2 Tuesdays, but it's for Teas. And it's free, not $2. Let's go ahead, like I said, let's go ahead and get into our game for tonight. How y'all doing today? Hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. I do respond to DMs. I just get a lot. I just get a lot. So if you sent me a DM, especially if you sent me a DM today, I don't know, send another one and then say Sam. Like in the first part, be like, you said you gonna answer this one. I honestly, my DMs are flooded, but primary and general. The other one was like requests, and it's just people that I don't follow. Insanity. Okay. All right. So, where we at? We are at ATI TEAS Jeopardy. I am trying to open our Jeopardy game. Okay. Perfect. Cool. All right, cool. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Perfect. So if you inboxed me today, I have not gone through my inbox for today. I usually do that after Teas Tuesday. So if you need to have a question, send me, honestly, if you want a quick response, send me an email at support to support@thenurseam.com. Eb Ivory, I see you. I see you. I promise I'm going to get to you after our ATI TEAS. All right, guys. So I am just giving y'all some time to get into the room. Tag who you need to tag. Any aspiring nurses out there or people that are already nurses like LPNs that are going to the RN bridge and need to take the ATI TEAS, whether that be 6 or 7, tag them because they should be here. It's a free review, answering your questions about ATI TEAS if you have any. All right, so I have, all right, cool. Let's do this. I have our game for today. All right, so hello, hello. Let me go ahead and send this. All right, so if you guys don't already know, like I said, this is Teas Tuesday with Nurse Sam. That's me. All right before Nurses Week is about to be y'all. All right, y'all are about to, by this, depending on what kind of nurse you're going to be, whether it's LPN or RN, you can still be in here, whether it's LPN or RN, because the Teas is going to be the Teas, whether you're going for LPN or RN. Let me just say that, because I have a lot of questions. People asking me that. Is this the Teas for the RN? It's the Teas for everybody. Okay? So tag who you need to tag that wants to get into this room. But how y'all doing on this awesome Tuesday? I am Nurse Sam. You guys know me. Hopefully you do. If not, what's up? We're going to be best friends, me and you, okay? Like I said, if you guys want to get in contact with me, ask me any type of questions, the best way to do it, honestly, is to send me an email at support@thenurseam.com. You can go to my profile, hit the little email thing. It'll give you what the actual email is. You can email me there, especially if it's about order issues or something like that. Maybe you lost the link or something like that. Support@thenurseam.com. Like I said, my DMs are flooded. I was going to make a reference to floods, but that would have been really insensitive. But flooded, okay? And if you want almost like an even faster response, you can send me a message on studybarcommunity.com. That's for our members. That's our membership, our monthly membership for nurses and aspiring nurses. I have information, I have things, goodies in there for you. If you're applying to nursing school, in nursing school, or if you've graduated and getting ready to take your NCLEX, I have it all there for you. Okay, so if you are a part of the Study Bar community, studybarcommunity.com if you're interested. It's $29.99 a month or $300 for the whole year, and it gives you 2 free months. So that's how you can join Study Bar. But if you're already a part of Study Bar, you can just go ahead and send me a message on Study Bar, and I can answer those in emails way before I answer DMs. Unless I'm telling you to DM me, because it's insanity in there, like I said. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into our game. So, like I said, this is Teas Tuesday, our ATI TEAS Jeopardy game. I feel like every Tuesday, especially because it's the month of May, you guys know that next month, June 3rd, the ATI TEAS version is going to be going from version 6 to version 7. Okay, if you were a part of the webinar last week, we talked about all the differences and answered all your questions regarding ATI TEAS, ATI TEAS 6 and 7. And I also have a little free, cute little kind of rundown of it and breakdown of the actual differences. So if you are taking your ATI TEAS, which is what you need to take, or HESI, which is what you need to take before applying to nursing school. If you're taking that before June 3rd, then you'll be taking the 6th version, the current version, ATI TEAS 6. If you're taking it on or after June 3rd, you're going to be taking the ATI TEAS 7. Okay. Like I said, last week I talked about the breakdown, the differences between the two. And then today we're going to go over a review that's going to help you on both ATI TEAS 6 and ATI TEAS 7. Because I really want y'all to understand that although there's going to be some changes, the content in itself, there's very small changes, okay? A lot of people are freaking out because they see biology and chemistry all of a sudden, but you are already learning and studying biology and chemistry when you were studying for ATI TEAS 6. It was just underneath a different name. So life and physical sciences, that's literally what they are. Life sciences is biology. Physical sciences, chemistry. Don't believe me? Open. This is the ATI TEAS 6. This is the most recent, besides the ATI TEAS 7 one. But this is the most recent ATI TEAS 6 study guide from the makers of the TEAS, which is ATI. This is from them specifically, okay? I'm just gonna, just in case y'all don't believe me, I'm just gonna go to the science section now. The science section is gonna be the place where you see the most change, but it's small changes. It's more so just titles. Instead of life sciences, they're taking away the title life sciences and actually just kind of breaking it down into biology and chemistry. But like I said, you've already been studying that, but just under the guise of life and physical sciences. So I'm just gonna go and just prove it to you real quick, real quick, just in case y'all say I'm bullshit. One second. All right, so we are in life and physical sciences. Y'all see that? Life and physical sciences. First thing there says describe the basic macromolecules in a biological what did I just say? Biological system. This seems a lot like biology, huh? Look at that. So you were learning biology in life and physical sciences, and then it's kind of just fast forward to the second part of life and physical sciences. You see that? It says recognize basic atomic structure. Isn't that an atom? That looks like an atom to me. That is chemistry. It's chemistry, it sure is. So everything that you're going to, wait, that's not it. So everything, let me show you a little thing. Periodic table of elements. Boop. The hallmark sign for chemistry. All right, so everything that you have been learning in ATI TEAS 6, don't panic. It's gonna be on the ATI TEAS 7. Okay, so this review is going to be for both ATI TEAS 6 and 7 takers, whether it's before June 3rd, on or after June 3rd, doesn't matter. And like I said before, I'm just gonna reiterate it. Anybody that has the current ATI TEAS bundle from me, is going to get the free update and the free upgrade, the complimentary upgrade, I'll say that, that's going to be on June 1st. So everyone's going to get an email that has the ATI TEAS study bundle. Everyone's going to get an email on June 1st of the updated information. And like I said, content very small changes. There's going to be very small changes to the content, but the actual strategy, all right, that stuff's going to change. All right, so the amount of questions you have per section, the amount of minutes you have to take the sections, that's going to change. Mind you, both 6 and 7 has 170 questions, and you got to take it in 209 minutes. That's unchanged. However, the breakdown of those questions and how they distribute the questions and the amount of minutes that you have to take those questions, that's going to change. All right, so that's going to be something that you guys have to just make sure that you're aware of, so you don't like panic. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our ATI TEAS Jeopardy review. And if you have never played before, kind of let me know if this is your first time or not. Say comment first time if this is literally your first time taking or joining me for TEAS Tuesday, aka our ATI TEAS Jeopardy. If you're a repeat offender and you keep coming back here for more because you can't get enough of her, hey boo, hey, welcome back. Welcome back. So just some quick house rules before I go ahead and get you guys situated, and then we start playing our games. So ATI TEAS Jeopardy. All right, I'm gonna show you. I always show you the screen so y'all kind of see what I mean when I say this is ATI TEAS Jeopardy. All right, it's literally Jeopardy. Y'all see that? Ooh wee, blue screen. You have 4 categories, 5 questions, ranging from 100 points to 500 points in each category. So every week, every Tuesday, you get a total of 20 new questions. All right, you get a total of 20 new questions. Now on live, we usually go over about 5, 6, 7, however many. And then the rest of the questions are uploaded to the Nurse Sam app. So if you don't have the Nurse Sam app, what you doing, sis? What you doing? It's completely free for iOS and Android devices. All right, you can go to the link in my bio, and it says either download the app or the social icons, like at the very top, right below my picture. It said the last 2 are the download links for the app for iOS, for Apple products and Android phones. So once again, the app name is The Nurse Sam. Okay, I don't want you going in there typing in TEAS Tuesday, TEAS Jeopardy, because it won't pop up. So look for The Nurse Sam. That's the app right here. Hold on. Wait, how do I go to it? Oop, pin comment. All right, so that's the name of the app right there, The Nurse Sam. It's gonna be white background with my logo in the picture. When you download that app, open it up, it's going to the app is going to open up. All right, you can see different sections. This app is also where you can purchase your study kits, but primarily what the app is really used for is for TEAS Jeopardy and NCLEX Jeopardy. That's where both of the physical games are held. All right, the mobile versions of the games. And I do this all the time whenever I'm referencing the mobile games. All right, so just like I showed you guys the blue screen on my computer, you have the mobile version. All right, so you can kind of see the questions, answer the questions really in Jeopardy style, and just play all 20 questions. All right, that's especially useful for English and reading, because as we're on live, it's not going to give you the same effect. So we don't give you English and reading questions on live. Maybe some English, but reading, absolutely not. Because you have to actually like read the passage and then go into whatever question. And you really have to just be able to read it for in your own eyes, and be able to kind of just skim through it and actually get used to reading however many passages in however many minutes, depending if you're taking 6 or 7. So you'll be able to take all 20 questions, all 4 categories, on the Nurse Sam app. Okay, so when you download it, open it up, click TEAS Prep, and when you click TEAS Prep, you'll see the kind of button for TEAS Jeopardy mobile, and click there, and it's going to show you the 20 questions. It's going to show you the blue screen, and then just by yourself, whether you're I won't say in the car. If you're a passenger in the car, sure. In the passenger in the car, if you're like waiting for your food in a restaurant, wherever you are, it's mobile, so you can take it anytime, any place. It's free questions, free practice, every Tuesday. So for that whole week, you get 20 questions that you can go ahead and kind of practice and kind of see where you're weak in, so you can know what to strengthen up for that week until we get into our next week of Teas Tuesday. All right, and so that's why we're here. So I'm going to read the question. I'm going to read the answer choices. You guys are, no, we didn't, Mama Mia. Hey, boo, I was waiting for you. I'm just giving them a rundown just in case I have some new students here for the first time. So we're going to go ahead and get started, but I'm going to read the question. I'm going to read the answer choices. You guys are going to respond back what is, and then whatever the answer is. So if the answer is 3, you know, it's multiple choice that I'm reading to you. Because even though in the ATI TEAS 7, you're going to get some new question types introduced to you guys, majority of it's still going to be multiple choice. But we're going to get, for Teas Tuesday and for the Jeopardy, it's honestly easier for the Jeopardy style if we do it multiple choice. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4, the answer choices. You're going to have 4 answer choices every time we have a question. For the math, we may, you know, kind of divvy it up and do some multiple choice, some supply answer, which is fill in the blank, which is going to be one of the new question types for Teas 7 on or after June 3rd. But I'm going to read all that. So you guys are going to answer. So if the answer is, like I said, is the third option, you're going to say, what is 3? And so we're playing for points, obviously. The person with the highest score is going to win a free ATI TEAS bundle. Like I said, it's going to get a complimentary upgrade on June 1st for ATI TEAS 7, just in case you're taking the 7th version, not the 6th. The current version is for 6. Let me just go ahead and repeat that now. But like I said, we're playing for prizes. Person with the highest score is going to win. And in order for you to actually qualify to, you know, actually get those points, you have to A, say the correct answer, B, say what is. All right, you have to be the first person on my screen, just in case we have some Instagram lagging going on. I was talking shit last week about your Instagram. My bad. Sometimes it's internet. But that's fine. That's fine. Some people going off of data, so it may be a little bit laggy. So the first person on my screen to say what is, and then whatever the correct answer is going to be the winner of those points. The person with the highest points is going to be the winner. All right. Now, we all know that this is just for fun, for laughs and giggles and stuff like that. But the actual, you know, this is A, for practice. So you don't have to say what is on the actual teas. You know, you don't have to be the first person to get the actual correct answer in order to get your points. But this is just kind of just giving you guys some study motivation and to make it a little bit fun. All right. If you have any questions about the game, put them down below. If y'all don't have any questions, give me a thumbs up if you are ready to start. Give me a thumbs up in the comment section if you are ready to start this week's game of Teas Tuesday, ATI TEAS Jeopardy. Give me a thumbs up. Let me look for the thumbs. Let me look for the thumbs. Let me look for the thumb. Lauren kills me. What is a thumb? I cannot. I absolutely cannot. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3 thumbs, 4 thumbs. Let me get a 5th one. 5. A black emerson did the same thing. All right, so you guys are ready? Let's go ahead and start. Like I said, we're going to be focusing on science and math, but make sure you get your reading and English in. Get all the questions in when you download the free app. It's free. The app is free, and the mobile game is free to play, okay? You can't beat it with a stick. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Free practice test every week. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, okay? Let's go ahead and start with science, since science seems to be the category that y'all are freaking out about the most. For me, it was reading. Me and reading don't go. Looking for the thumb song. That's funny. All right, so let's go ahead and start off. Let's start off with a bang. Let's do science for 400, okay? Science for 400. Tag who you need to tag that's aspiring to be a nurse, whether they have their T's scheduled or not. Tag people that are about to apply to nursing school. All right? All right, so science for 400. Which of the following correctly defines genotype? Which of the following correctly defines genotype? Is it 1, genotype is the expression of the alleles, those observed in the form of traits in an organism? That's number 1. 2, genotype is a specific combination of alleles found in an individual. 3 is genotype is when one allele suppresses the activity of another allele in an organism. And then 4 is genotype is a variation of a gene found in the individual. Which of the following correctly defines genotype? What is our answer? I'm going to repeat the choices once again. 1 is genotype is the expression of the alleles, those observed in the form of traits in an organism. 2 is genotype is a specific combination of alleles found in an individual. 3 is genotype is when one allele suppresses the activity of another allele in an organism. And then 4 is genotype is a variation of a gene found in the individual. What is our answer choice? Don't forget to say what is if you want to qualify for these points. Okay? What is your answer? What is your answer? All right, so the answer is, what is 2? What is 2? Genotype is a specific combination of alleles found in an individual. That is the answer. What is 2? All right, so rationale says, and then I'll go back into everybody that got it. Rationale says genotype is a specific combination of alleles found in an individual, which that determines a particular trait. All right, so once again, a genotype is a specific combination of alleles found in a given organism that determines a particular trait. So the answer is what is 2. All right, the specific combination of alleles found in an individual that just determines a particular trait. All right, so the answer once again is what is 2. Let's see everybody that got that, and let me call out the person that got the answer first. All right, so the first person to get the answer on my screen, don't cuss me out, is Shawnette Gibbs. Hey Shawnette, where is my handy dandy? It's just gonna have to be this. All right, Shawnette Gibbs, congratulations. You are the first person to get the correct answer and say what is. So you are on the scoreboard with 400 points. All right, great job. Everybody else that got what is 2, whether or not, like I said, if you were second, third, whatever, as long as you, even though you may not get the points, but if this was the ATI TEAS, you would have got that thing correct. So great job to the following people. Lynn's A, great job. CGE 987, great job. Lauren, hey boo hey. Mama Mia, Junie June. Go back. What's up? Boop. Loving my 3 angels. TGDC, just don't forget to say what is. I love Jesus. Do you love Jesus? Great job. Yes. Somebody said, I'm just glad I got it right. Right. This is just for fun. But as long as you guys are getting the answer correct, that means you're comprehending the material, which is the real goal. Okay? So great job to everybody that got what is 2. Let's go ahead and go to our next question. All right, let's do... Let's do math for... $200. Let's do math for 200. All right, so this is math. So y'all take out your little scratch papers, your calculator if you need to. On the actual ATI TEAS, you cannot bring your own calculator. They're actually going to supply you a calculator within the actual computer system. So everybody that's planning on bringing like a TI 89 or whatever the calculators are called, don't bet on it. All right, so let's go ahead and do this math question, giving you guys some time to get the writing utensils you need to get everything, okay? All right, so I'm about to read it. Mr. Rodriguez is building a rectangular fence around a field in his farm. The length of the field, remember this is a rectangle, the length of the field is 225 feet, and the width of the field is 75 feet. I'm going to repeat that one more time. The length of the rectangular field is 225 feet, and the width is 75 feet. If each foot of fencing costs $1.25, how much will Mr. Rodriguez spend to fully enclose his field? Is it 1, $375, 2, $750, 3, $21,093.75, or 4, $10,546.88? What is our answer? Ah, my pen, come back. I lost it. Wait, come on. Okay, I found it. What is, how much is Mr. Rodriguez going to spend? Okay, once again, I'm going to say that one more time. Mr. Rodriguez is building a rectangular fence around a field in his farm. The length of said fence is 225 feet. The width is 75 feet. If each foot of fencing costs $1.25, how much will Mr. Rodriguez spend to fully enclose his field? Is it 1, $375, 2, $750, 3, $21,093.75, or 4, $10,546.88? How much is Mr. Rodriguez going to cough up in his coins? Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. All right, so the answer is, let me see if anybody else can say it. What is 2? Is what is 2 again, which was $750. All right, $750. That's how much Mr. Rodriguez is going to spend to fully enclose his rectangular field. I don't know what he's building, but sure. All right, so let's go ahead and get that. See how we got that answer. Let me go ahead and set up my question. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can kind of see how we get that answer. All right. All right, let me go ahead and turn this around so you guys can kind of see how we're going to do this question. Are you serious? Okay, good. All right, here we go. All right, so this is our fence. Siri, no one's talking to you, bro. Tell me something, I'm here. Good night. Nothing, Siri. Disband. Stop. Okay, whatever. If Siri talks, I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so like I said, Mr. Rodriguez has a rectangular field. All right, and that's when he's going to put his fence around. So first of all, because he's enclosing the space and he's trying to put a fence around this space, we're looking for the perimeter. Okay, so the length is 225 feet and the width, hold on, that says Florida, Sam. What are you doing? And the width it's 75 feet. All right. Each foot of fence is $1.25 per foot of fence. Okay, so we're looking for the perimeter, and we're also looking for the total amount of money that we're going to spend doing this whole thing. Hold on, it's not okay. There we go. So first things first, we determine if the problem is an area problem or a perimeter problem, and we already determined that it's perimeter. All right. So because we have a rectangular fence, we have to figure out, or remember, I guess, the perimeter, the formula for a perimeter of a rectangle. Okay. So you guys know, if we are just trying to find out what's what's surrounding, then the perimeter of a rectangle would just be length plus width plus width. All right, and that's going to give us our perimeter of the entire thing. We're adding this plus this plus this plus this. All right, so since it's a rectangle, you know that we have equal sides. So if the length is 225 here, it's going to be 225 here. If the width is 75 feet here, it's going to be 75 feet here. So we're just going to go ahead and just plug and play. So length, once again, 225 plus 225 plus the width, which is 75 plus 75. Now we're going to figure that out in feet. So this is a two-part question, like I said, because we're not figuring out the amount of feet. We're trying to figure out how much it's going to cost for each feet of fence. All right. So 225 plus 225 plus 75 plus 75. And that's going to give us 600. All right, so that's going to give us 600 feet. Where are we? Yep. So the total perimeter of Mr. Rodriguez Field is 600 feet. All right, then the second part of the question, we're trying to figure out how much money it's going to cost Mr. Rodriguez. So if it's $1.25 per feet of fence and we have 600 feet, we're going to do 600 times $1.25 per feet to give us the feet cancels, and 600 times $1.25 is a total of $750. $750 is going to be the total amount of money it's going to take Mr. Rodriguez to put whatever kind of fence up around his backyard or whatever field he was building. All right? Does that make sense? Thumbs up if that makes sense. Wait. Sorry. My bad. All right, here we go. All right, so the first person, oh, by the way, $750, that was answer number 2, like I said. So who was the first person to say what is 2 or what is $750? Whoever said it first. Hold on one second. Let me scroll. First person to get it was Kiki26. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding? Okay, sorry, I just had to say that. Are you tired of people saying that, by the way? All right, so Kiki26, you are the winner of this question. You got 200 points, and you are now on the scoreboard. So everyone else that got what is 2, even though you didn't get it first, like I said, if this was the NCLEX, you would have got it correct. Sunshine, Tijuana, the real Kenny G, that's funny, Erica, Honorable Woman, Shawnette Gibbs, Louis Jackson, Eb Ivory, June, I Love Jesus, the real Kenny G, I think I said you already. Johnson, I must have big fingers. I cannot. I think that was everybody. Great job. Okay, so perfect. That was everyone that got the correct answer, which is what is 2. Now let's go ahead and move on to our next question. All right, next question we have is... Okay, this is science. Nurse Quinn said ace. My dose calculation today. Thanks for all these running. Say woohoo! Yay! Congratulations, Nurse Quinn. Perfect. Perfect. I'm so glad that actually helped you, which is definitely my goal. All right, so this is science for 100 points, guys. Which of the following is a non-specific response to tissue damage characterized by redness, pain, heat, swelling, and loss of function in the injured area? Is it 1, passive immunity, 2, antibody-mediated immunity, 3, inflammation, or 4, cell-mediated immunity? Which of the following is a non-specific response to tissue damage characterized by redness, pain, heat, swelling, and loss of function in the injured area? Is it 1, passive immunity, 2, antibody-mediated immunity, 3, inflammation, or 4, cell-mediated immunity? What is our answer? Everyone's giving me the same answer, which is what is 3, which is, oh, I love it. But that's kind of scary. It's either like we all right or we all wrong. But I can guarantee you that we're all right. Great job to everyone that said what is 3. The answer is what is 3, which is inflammation. Okay? I don't know about you guys, but first of all, the first half of the question, which of the following is a non-specific response to tissue damage? I was like, what? But then they said it's characterized by redness, pain, heat, swelling, and instantly in my mind, I was like, oh, inflammation. Inflammation. That's kind of like one of the trigger words. Whenever you see kind of like those words right back to back to back, redness, pain, heat, swelling, it means tissue damage, yes. But specifically that response is inflammation. All right, so the answer once again is what is 3, inflammation. First person to get that on my screen was TGDC. TGDC with a little underscore. Congratulations, Boo. You're on the scoreboard with 100 points. Like I said, it can be anybody's game because we still have these 500 pointers to do, and someone can just come in and just scoop it right on and get to first place. All right, so quick little rundown of our scoreboard. We have Shawnette Gibbs in first place with 400, Kiki with 200, and TGDC with 100 points. All right, so I think pretty much everyone got that, but y'all know I'm gonna shout y'all out individually anyway. Okay, so great job, TG. You got it first. Pure Buyout, Shawnee 22, Kiki 26. Erica, Mama Mia, Lauren. At Lauren, I see a question mark. What is 3? Question mark. What is 3? Period. Exclamation point. You know that answer. But great job. Yanelle Dates. I Love Jesus. Eb Ivory. Is that Jesus? Like taking teas with us? Junie June. Quavi. Mug on Me. Period. Nurse Quinn LPN. It's Gigi. Kiss My Dimples, 2020 Roxy Red, Future Nurse April, Daria Stinson, Pure Rice, I know I'm 40 minutes late. No, it's perfectly fine because we're like on question 3. That's fine. Great job. All right, so this is the rationale behind it. By the way, when you play the mobile version of Teas Tuesday, you also get all these rationales. So not only do you get the actual practice questions and answers, you get why you got it right or wrong as well. So you'll know for next time. All right, so the rationale says, inflammation is a non-specific response to tissue damage characterized by our trifecta. Well, it's really like 1, 2, 3. It's like 5 things. Redness, pain, heat, swelling, and loss of function in the injured area. This is what I like to do as far as like my study strategy, and I'm going to introduce this to you guys. Whenever we have a question like this, and it's asking really for like the definition of a term, the classification of a term, whether I answer it correct or incorrect, I'm going to also go through the other choices to make sure I understand what the other choices are, just in case I get a similar question on the actual TEAS or on another practice question, and it's asking me about some of the other things. So I don't want to lose the chance to really comprehend the information in totality. So every time I have questions like this, even though the answer was number 3, I make sure I understand 1, 2, and 4. All right, I go ahead and define it and just make sure, just in case I see this again, I'm going to know what it is. All right, so that's what we're going to do right now. So we just went through what inflammation was and what it was characterized by. Now, the first option was passive immunity. Just in case you get it again, passive immunity occurs when a person is given antibodies rather than his or own body producing them itself. I'm going to say that one more time. Passive immunity occurs when a person is given antibodies rather than his or her own body producing them. Give me an example of passive immunity. I feel like everyone should say like the same thing. What is an example? Just one. What is the one example of passive immunity? Which is when a person is given antibodies as opposed to them making the antibodies themselves. Mug on me, just got it. Great. Ooh, Aisha Love just said the same thing. Vaccines, like this COVID vaccine. Okay, it's giving you the antibodies as opposed to your body just creating them and having them on itself. Also, great job everyone that said vaccine, but Mug on me got it first. Great job. So yes, an example of passive immunity is vaccines. Okay, the number 4 was cell-mediated immunity. All right, cell-mediated immunity. That is, cell-mediated immunity involves direct attack of immune cells to destroy antigens, aka toxic body invaders. Once again, cell-mediated immunity involves a direct attack of immune cells to destroy antigens or toxic body invaders. All right, so wait one second. Wait, hold on. Cell-mediated immunity. All right. I just want to make sure I understand what they're asking. Okay, yes. All right, so that's really in response to just pathogens. So that immune response actually does not even involve antibodies. Actually, cell-mediated immunity does not involve antibodies, but it actually like activates macrophages, NK cells, which are natural killer cells, and antigen-specific cytotoxic T lymphocytes. All right, and they release those in response to the antigen. So someone said, is that like an autoimmune disease? Let's look. Would that be in autoimmune? Actually, an example of a cell-mediated immunity would be the TB skin test. So the TB skin test is actually an example of cell-mediated immunity. Does that make sense? So the tuberculin TB skin test, that is a classic example of a cell-mediated immunity response. All right, so it's in response to the toxins let out into your body. Okay. Next option choice was antibody mediated immunity. All right, so antibody mediated immunity involves the production of specific proteins, which are called antibodies, which attack the antigen. All right, so once again, antibody mediated immunity. All right, these actually involve producing antibodies which attack the antigen. All right, the difference between cell mediated and antibody mediated is that cell mediated does not involve antibodies. All right, but antibody mediated immunity does. Shawnee said, I'm taking the HESI soon. Will this review help? Yes. The breakdown of the HESI is different from the breakdown of the TEAS, but it's essentially the same information, if that makes sense. All right, an example of antibody mediated. What is an example of antibody mediated immunity? Antibody immunity. What is an example? Let me see what y'all saying. Erica says tetanus. Hold on 1 second. Antibody mediated. What are y'all saying? Yeah, tetanus is pretty much the only thing that we see. Now, I'll go over that in just a second, actually, what I want to go over. The other types of immunity, like active, passive, I want to go over those as well. Measles, pretty much. Yes, absolutely. Let's go ahead and get into our next question. All right, so I just want to make sure y'all have that in your head just in case you get a question that's asking about any of those four. All right, so that was Science for 100. Now let's go into Math for 400. Math for 400. Y'all ready? All right, so this question, I'm trying to figure out if I want this to be supply answer. No, I'm not going to do that to y'all. But after June 3rd, we're going to be doing, on or after June 3rd, we're definitely going to be doing some fill-in-the-blank supply answers to kind of get you guys ready for that. But for now, we'll keep it multiple choice. All right, so Math for 400, the question is, 24 quarts are equal to how many cups? 24 quarts is equal to how many cups? Is it 1, 6? Is it 2, 48? Is it 3, 96? Or is it 4, 12? 24 quarts are equal to how many cups? 6, 48, 96, or 12? What is the equivalent of 24 quarts in cups? What is the equivalent of 24 quarts in cups? Let me see what y'all saying. Really, it's between, everyone's like saying either 1 or 3. 1 or 3. So what is the answer? 1 or 3? Or maybe it's 2 or 4. What is that answer? I'm gonna give y'all some time because this is like conversion. So go ahead and carry whatever one you need to. But how many quarts? Well, sorry. 24 quarts is equivalent to how many cups? Everyone's saying like 1 or 3, which is really funny to me. But we're going to get into it. We'll get into it. Wouldn't y'all be mad if the answer is like 2 or 4 and everyone's wrong? But no, someone's right. So, all right. So the answer to 24 quarts are equal to how many cups? The answer is 396. 396. All right. So 24 quarts is equivalent to 96 cups. Pure Brow, you got it right. What is 3? What is 396? You got it right. So the answer, once again, 24 quarts is equal to 96 cups. All right. Wait. Just in case you have the Mad Teas Party Math Study Kit, or you have the actual bundle, which includes this. Let's go ahead and go to our conversions, which is right here, our metric conversions. All right, this is our metric conversion page right here. So let's go ahead and get into it. I don't see quarts on here, actually. All right, so actually let me turn this over and show you guys how we do it. Okay, so we have 24 quarts. When I think about quarts, I think of like that bottle of milk. That's that was not a bottle, sorry, a quart of milk. That's usually, y'all remember the got milk, not the got milk, like the I don't know if y'all remember it because it depends on how young y'all are. Like the missing person that was on like the quart of milk. That's what I think about when I think of quart. I just think about milk. And that little small, or like some creamer. That's like a quart. All right. So 24 quarts, 24 of these things is equal to how many cups? All right, so hold on. All right, first of all, don't look at the first thing. All right, so that's where we are right now. All right, 24 quarts is equal to how many cups? All right, so because we are moving from quarts to cups, all right, we are technically moving, and Lauren said that was before ambulance. Are we old? I think so. All right, so first of all, quarts, is that larger or smaller than cups? Answer right here. Is quarts a larger amount or smaller amount than cups? Let me know right here in the comments. Is quarts larger or smaller sized units? Is quarts larger than cups or smaller than cups? Correct. Quarts is larger than cups. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and kind of break, right, larger. So we know we're going to have a higher amount of cups to make up for the quarts. All right. So if quarts is larger than cups, and to find the equivalent, then we're going to need a larger amount of cups to equal a quart, because quarts is larger. All right. So kind of keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and break it down. 1 second. Okay, so a quart. I don't even see it on here. I need to update that. All right, so 1 quart is equal to, I know we have to figure out cups, but let's go with what we know right now. 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. All right, so you know how you have like a pint of ice cream? 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. All right. Now, since we have 24 quarts, one as the problem, if 1 quart equals 2 pints, 24 quarts is going to give us 48 pints. All right, because it's a 1-to-2 ratio. All right, so 24 is going to be 48 pints. Now, let's go ahead and convert pints to cups. We have 48. This is the rule for it. So this is the rule for quarts to pints. And then this is the rule for pints to cups. 1 pint is equal to 2 cups. All right, so we kind of got to break it down a little bit into 2 steps. So we just went from 24 quarts to 48 pints. Now we need to go from pints to cups. If the rule is 1 pint equals 2 cups, the same 1-to-2 ratio, 48 pints, which is the equivalent of 24 quarts, 48 pints is going to be how many cups? If it's a 1-to-2 ratio, multiply it by 2. 48 times 2 is 96. So 24 quarts. I keep wanting to put a Z, like quarts countertop, but absolutely not. So 24 quarts is the same thing as 48 pints, which is the same thing as 96 cups. So this is 96, which was number, what did I say, 3? Yeah, that was number 3. All right. So if you have this, go ahead and just write in 1 quart equals 2 pints. 1 pint equals 2 cups. Just in case you have those specific measurements again. Make sense? 96 cups. Good job. Okay. First person, I have to get my handy dandy sheet. First person to say what is 3. One second. Pure buyout. Pure buyout is the first person to say what is 3, which was 96 cups. Somebody said that 1 quart equals 4 cups. Yeah, obviously. So if you just don't want to go through those 2 steps, y'all know there's many different routes to go to the same location. You can take 75, 85, 285. I live in Georgia. So there's different routes. So you can either do it the long way or you can do it the short way, whatever kind of way clicks in your mind, you can do it. But as long as it's the same thing, you get the same answer. So pure buyout, awesome job. You are on the scoreboard with 400 points and you have tied with Shawnette Gibbs. Okay. Who was, let me see all my other loves that said what is 3. Lauren, great job. Kiki 26. Lou Jackson, Daria, wait, no, sorry, my bad. It's Gigi. Great job to everyone that said 96. Perfect. All right, let's do one more question. It's going to be our science, and this is going to be science for 500, guys. Science for 500. Let's see who takes the cake. Takes the cake. All ready? All right. Which of the following best describes the law of independent assortment? Which of the following best describes the law of independent assortment? 1. It states that during fertilization, the gametes are randomly assorted. 2. It states that the offspring always inherits the dominant allele. 3. It states that a gamete carries only a dominant or a recessive allele, but not both. Or 4. It states that the different traits or pairs of traits segregate independently of another pair during gametogenesis? What is our answer? I'm just repeat that because that was a lot. All right, so we're trying to figure out which of the following best describes the law of independent assortment. Is it 1? It states that during fertilization, the gametes are randomly assorted. Is it 2? It states that the offspring always inherits the dominant allele. 3, it states that a gamete carries only a dominant or a recessive allele, but not both. Or number 4, it states that the different traits or pairs of traits segregate independently of another pair during gametogenesis. What is our answer? What is our answer? Which of the following best describes the law of independent assortment? 1, it states that during fertilization, the gametes are randomly assorted. 2, it states that the offspring always inherits the dominant allele. 3, it states that a gamete carries only a dominant or a recessive allele, but not both. Or is it 4, it states that the different traits or pairs of traits segregate independently, that was me segregating independently, of another pair during gametogenesis. What is our answer? Which of those answers describe or best describes the law of independent assortment? All right, so the correct answer is what is 4? It states that the different traits or pairs of traits segregate independently of another pair during gametogenesis. That is the answer. First person to get that was it's GG.X. It's GG.X. You are the first person to get that answer correct. So you are now on the scoreboard with 500 points. It's GG. Great job. All right. Other loves that said 4. 2020 Roxy Red. Great job. Lou Jackson. Lauren. Oh no. Lauren. Great job. That was a lot. All right. Nurse Tasha, am I on too late? Yes, we're just about to be finished. That was the last question. All right, so once again, the answer is what is 4. So, once again, the law of independent assortment states that the different traits or pairs of traits assort independently from another pair during the gamete formation or gametogenesis. Okay, that one was hard. I know, that's why it was 500 points. Woo! But see how y'all preparing for it, whether it's the 6th or the 7th. What's that thing called? Teas? 6th or 7th version of the teas. But yes, that was challenging. Great job. And snaps to everybody that got that one. But if you didn't get that, it is okay. Don't beat yourself up. That is why we do weekly Teas Tuesday, so you can go ahead and get the practice in. No one's just going to show up to game day without practice, without looking ugly in practice. You know, if this is a dance, I always compare it to Beyonce Homecoming. All right. She practiced for a year. All right. She practiced for like a year for that flawless performance. All right. And we're trying to do this. We're trying to perform in like 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, so, you know, in the beginning, you may look a little awkward. Okay, you may not have all the steps right. You may not know how to do that little thing where it's like, hey, baby, that little dun, dun, dun. How do the kids do that? I don't know. But practice makes perfect, okay? They're practicing that little A baby moonwalk challenge, and we're practicing science, math, reading, and English, okay? Practice makes perfect. Don't beat yourself up. The more you take questions, the more you're going to get. Okay, the more you're going to comprehend the information, and the more you're going to kind of catch on to what's the trends and the way they ask questions and what they're really looking for. Aisha says, I take TEAS on 5/22. Yikes. Ooh, congratulations. First of all, I know, yikes, it's pretty scary. But Aisha Love, I feel like you've been with us on TEAS Tuesday for quite a while. So you've at least gotten your practice in for a little minute, okay? So you have, what's today, the 3rd? 19 more days. I'm going to say 18 because I don't recommend studying the day before a test. Get you a massage, catch link up with your sneaky link, do whatever you need to do that's not studying to just relax your mind the day before a test, whether it's NCLEX, the TEAS, whatever. But yes, the answer is what it's for, which means it's Gigi with 500 points is the winner of tonight's game. That's why I said anybody can come in and steal a 500 pointer and just take the crown. So that's what happened tonight. But congratulations to everyone that A, played, B, got on the scoreboard. Like I said, even if you didn't get on the scoreboard and you got those answers correct, that's all that matters. Okay, this is, like I said, it's just for fun. Winners of this, it's Gigi. Since you won this round, you get a free copy of the ATI TEAS bundle. Let me know if you already have that. If you don't have the ATI TEAS study bundle, congrats, yeah, you get it for free, woo! So DM me your full name and your email address so I can go ahead and send that to you. All right, so y'all know we do this weekly. All right, we do this group study, this study group, this study review every week, every Tuesday for ATI TEAS, 6 or 7. And then on Thursdays, we do weekly NCLEX / your nursing school exams. All right. Now, even if you have not graduated, let's say it's about to be your first semester, you're in your first semester of nursing school, just finished it, whatever, you still come to NCLEX Jeopardy. Okay. A lot of people ask me, when's the best time to start studying for the NCLEX? As soon as you get your acceptance letter. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The sooner you study for your NCLEX, the better off you're going to be. Not necessarily because it's super hard, but because I don't want you to get overwhelmed at the end after you graduate trying to figure out, worrying about Pearson tricks and 75 questions. It's going to be nothing to you. All right? Nothing to you. So congratulations once again to It's Gigi. Great. And like I said, I do this every Tuesday, guys. Now, we went over... how many questions? Let me see. We went over 6 questions. And like I said, you get 20 free questions every week. So if you want to access the other questions and go over the ones that we did from tonight, make sure you download the Nurse Sam app. Okay? Because I'm about to update the questions right now. The questions that you see now on the app will be from last week. Okay? Like I said, 20 free questions every week. These questions are sponsored by nursehub.com. So if you like these questions and you're like, thanks a lot, boo. Thanks a lot, Sam. But I need a little bit more than 20 questions every week because I'm about to take my test and I really want to make sure that I comprehend everything, each category and stuff like that. So where can I find a more in-depth review? Can I get more questions and stuff like that outside of your 20 questions a week? And your ATI TEAS replays? Check out nursehub.com. Okay, nursehub.com. They have free practice tests as well as premium prep of over 7,500 questions. If you want to go ahead and get your ATI TEAS practice in, I would describe them as like the U World of pre-nursing. Okay, it is like UWorld but for the ATI TEAS 6 or 7. I'm gonna say that. Okay, so let me go ahead and update. Wait, one. Okay, this one. Let's go ahead and update this. so you guys can get your questions when you download the free Nurse Sam app. App, once again, is called The Nurse Sam. Download it, open it up, go to TEAS Prep, and the first thing you'll see is TEAS Tuesday Jeopardy Mobile. Okay, 100% free. Tag your friends, tag your wives, tag your husbands, tag your teachers, whoever. But anybody that may need this review, make sure you tag them and download it yourself. Okay, so I'm about to upload it right now. 1 second, I'll let y'all know. I'm gonna do it right now. So when we get off this live and you want to download the app, it'll definitely be the updated question. So let's go ahead and do that as a group. Meow. Okay, and once again, if you guys want more of a supplemental review to whatever you're using to actually review whatever book you're using, and you're a visual learner, you need something a little bit more that's visual. In addition to the comprehensive study guides that you have, make sure you check out the ATI TEAS study bundle. Okay, it includes science, math, reading, and English, and it also includes specifically the anatomy and physiology kit, just a little bit more broken down. Even though it's covered in the science, that one's just a little bit more specific to anatomy and physiology. And the current version is for the current version of the TEAS, which is ATI TEAS 6. But if you're taking it on or after June 3rd and you're worried about the ATI TEAS 7, make sure if you still purchase that kit, you'll get the upgraded and the updated ATI TEAS bundle to reflect ATI TEAS 7. Like I said, the content's not really gonna change that much because you're already studying the content in ATI TEAS 6, but the amount of questions, new question types, and the time that you have to complete those specific sections, that's going to change. So I want to make sure you guys have that information as well. So let me go ahead and change those Jeopardy questions to this one right here. 1 second. We're going to do it as a group so that next time you open it, it's going to be no questions. All right, cool. So you should have, let me make sure, great. You should have, if you open the app now or if you download it now, you should have the newer questions that I just updated. If for some reason you missed out or you're just now joining, we're about to, unfortunately, we are finished for the day. This starts at 7 p.m. every week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure if you don't got an alarm on your phone, create one, okay? But just in case you missed out and you still want to have those 20 questions, make sure you download the free Nurse Sam app so you can play TEAS Jeopardy Mobile. Okie dokie. If you want to watch the replays of these lives, make sure you are a part of the Study Bar community, especially if you're an aspiring nurse and you have a bunch of questions. You need to figure out what you should do, what to expect, both during the ATI TEAS and after the ATI TEAS, and when you're applying to nursing school. This will be the perfect time for you to join the Study Bar community to help you through your entire nursing career, because one thing about it, everybody on this live is going to pass their ATI TEAS. Period. Okay? Let's all just say it. Everybody on this live is about to pass their ATI TEAS. I don't know when y'all taking it. I don't know when, but all I know is that y'all gonna come back here and say, girl, I passed, and I just applied to my nursing program. I got in, whether it's the LPN program or the RN program or the bridge, whatever. I applied, and my ATI TEAS scores were so good. They was like, girl, come on in the room. That's gonna be you, period. Like, it's not even a question. It's not a question. Okay? Make sure you guys are speaking positivity over all these tests, whether it's TEAS, NCLEX, whatever. Your tongue's very, very powerful. So don't, if you get a question wrong, don't say, oh man, I'm so dumb, blah, blah, blah. Absolutely not. Be like, ooh, now I know better for next time. You see, the way you think and the way that you speak to yourselves, your body's listening. Okay? It's going to take it as Bible. Okay, 2020 Roxy Red. Everyone on this live is going to pass the ATI TEAS or HESI. I don't know what you're taking, but you're going to pass it too. All right, so thank you guys so much for joining me. I look forward to playing again with you guys next week. Make sure you download the Nurse Sam app. And just in case you are already a nurse, or even if you're a nursing student, because y'all know Student Nurse Day is May 8th, which is A, in the middle of Nurses Week, and B, Mother's Day. But just know, whether you're a nurse or aspiring nurse, I have some goodies. I have a great lineup for you guys this week. So, of course, I'm coming to you guys with all that stuff. So I'll post details about it most likely today. So make sure you, well, if you're here, I hope you're following me. But make sure you check my Instagram. Make sure you download the app, because then you get all notifications. And if you're not a part of the Study Bar community, go ahead and sign up. $29.99 a month or $300 for the year, and you get 2 months for free. So however you guys need that support, I am here to do that for you guys. All right? You're amazing for doing the study group. Thank you so much. Period. Okay, Lauren, I see you. All right, guys. So I will see you guys next time. If you want to come to the NCLEX Jeopardy on Thursday, we do it every Thursday at 7 p.m. same time right here on Instagram Live. We just do it with nursing school / NCLEX style questions. Okay, so I will see y'all either Thursday or Tuesday. All right. See you later.